Hey guys, okay, so we are going to take this frame. It is a magnetic frame. This is actually a porcelain steel frame and then a magnetic board, my bad. So I have Christmas stuff on this still. We're gonna take it off and we're going to put a cute Farmhouse US flag, just a different take on it, right? So hopefully you guys love the way it comes out. I think it's gonna come out pretty well. So this is chalk paste, but it's not coming off when you touch it, okay? So it's not like your normal paste your normal chalk like in school, okay? So I'm gonna spray it with some water real quick. And the key word today is flag, okay? My water is kind of dripping out the side of the bottle a little bit, but comment the word flag. I'm gonna let that sit for just a second while I get this pulled up for you guys. Hi. Okay, now, and you guys, when you comment the word flag, I actually send you all the details for this entire project. So if you need it, it is there, okay? So first thing we're going to use is a paste scraper. This makes it so much easier because all we do is we come in here and we scrape, and it doesn't damage these boards. So that's why I use it. It makes it a lot easier. Now, if you don't have one, you could just spray it with the water. Let it sit for a little bit before you attempt to take it off. So as you guys can see, this is actually Christmas stuff on this board. I actually just found the board because I had it sitting on the side of like my cabinets and everything. Hi, how are you guys doing? So we're gonna take this off. And the design that we're going to use is the Farmhouse tile. And it's currently low quantity, you guys. I'm not sure if it's going to restock in May. If it does restock in May, yay. If not, I'm sure it'll come back in June. So just be sure to get it now if you really like it, because we have a really cool promotion in May, which is buy 2 transfers, get 1 free. And you get to choose, so it's not just some random transfer. So I'll give you some suggestions on what I might recommend here in a little bit. But let's get this all off first and get going with our project. So now I'm gonna wipe all of that off. Okay, we're just gonna wipe it down, take off all of this paste. And then we're gonna come back on here and we're going to use a board eraser just to clean up all of the ghosting that's left on our board. Okay, hi. Glad you guys could make it on. So board eraser, currently out of stock online, but I will let you guys know as soon as they come back in stock. Ooh, I do have great news for you guys. Tomorrow is our restocking day. If you guys have been following me, you know that in the new catalog that launched, I believe on April 14th, there was a Stars and Stripes transfer that was 4th of July themed. It was patriotic theme. Guess what's coming back tomorrow? So I'm super excited. I sure hope it makes the list. I think it's gonna make the list. But I will let you guys know for sure tomorrow. And hopefully everybody can grab one, because I don't think that they will restock. So once they sell out, I'm sure they're going to be gone. So I cannot wait. Is there a code? No, Karen, there is no code for May. All you need to do is go to my website. What you do is you pick out all your transfers. So I will just kind of give you a little tidbit or a little tip on when you go to order. So it's buy 2, get 1 free. You get to choose, right? There's no need for a code or anything like that. It will make the lowest price transfer free, and it will credit you on the very last screen. So the discount will show up on the very last screen right before you go and pay. Okay, so if you plan on buying a ton of things, Shipping is $6.95 for regular customers and $4.95 for club customers. So if you plan on getting bigger transfers and smaller transfers, I highly recommend maybe you do a little bit of the math, and you might be able to save more if you place multiple orders. I keep forgetting to say, if you spend $50, you guys, I forget to say this every time. Luckily, you guys pay attention. If you spend $50 though on the website, it'll prompt you, like it'll let you know, hey, if you donate $5, we'll give you $10 worth of free product. I'm like, okay, sure. Club members actually get $20 of free product. It's actually like mystery size A transfers. So anyways, the site will tell you, so you don't have to remember that. It actually reminds you. So if you're a club member, just be sure to sign in and it'll prompt you and let you know as well, so you don't miss out on all the goodies. I don't know what else is going to be restocked, honestly, until tomorrow. So just hang tight. If you're in the VIP group or the club group, I will announce those earlier in the day, but just know restocks don't happen until 4 p.m. Central Time, so it's 3 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Pacific, and 5 p.m. Eastern. I think that's right. I think I said that right. So anyways, I will let you guys know as soon as I find out the list. I'll let you know in the private group. So just type in the word flag, and then there's a VIP group link. The VIP group is free. You can join it. So you'll get the heads up there. Okay. Look. I love it. Okay. This is what we're going to use. Now, I did tell myself I was going to use this corner. I think I'm going to do it like this. Yes. Now, if you've never used a bigger transfer, you guys, you're going to just take off one side first. Take your fuzzing cloth and put it over that. Okay? Now, the purpose of the fuzzing cloth is to add a little bit of lint on the sticky side of this transfer. Okay? And that helps for the transfer not to stick super hard to the surface you're using. Because if it sticks too hard, when you go to pull it up, you're really going to have to stretch the transfer. And when you stretch the transfer, it kind of curls up a little bit. And, well, I mean, it'll be stretched. It's not ruined necessarily, but being stretched is not what you want. Okay? All right, so we fuzzed that quite a bit. I'm going to pull it down a little bit more. So sometimes I get 2 of these fuzzing cloths just for these bigger ones. Okay, and I like using my fuzzing cloth versus a towel, mainly because it's a lot smaller to work with. It's very thick, and the other side comes in handy for helping me clean transfers. Also, this color, anything this color in this house is off limits because it's mine, okay? It's like my crafting stuff. So everybody knows, if it's this teal color, it's mama's. Okay? All right. So now that we have fuzzed this, you can do 2 things. Okay? You can kind of roll it back up. You can be brave and take the entire thing off, or you can roll it back up and go a little section at a time. Okay? That's what I'd recommend. So, here we go. We are going to place this in here. I'm going to lay down that top piece first. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to take my little squeegee, you guys. And I'm just going to pull it down the side and pull it across just to be sure I've got everything down. Because this is, like I said, this is a big transfer. I want to be sure I get it on nice and straight. Okay, and then I'm going to pull my transfer back, the little transfer sheet, and I'm just going to use my squeegee to wipe it down. Now, I think you could use this transfer for multiple things. Like this particular design is gorgeous, okay, first of all, absolutely gorgeous. And I haven't used it much because it's been out of stock, believe it or not. It has been out of stock all the time. Like, it's just one of the most popular transfers. So grab it now, type the word flag, and grab it tonight. I'm sure it will go out of stock by tomorrow when restocks happen. It usually always happens. The day we have restocks, anything that's low quantity and popular, it's out of stock. Okay? So next thing I have is placement tape. Now the reason I'm using placement tape is because we are going to do like a flag theme on here, and I do need to create the lines for the red, white, and blue. Okay? So what I'm gonna do, you just got this transfer today. Yay, how exciting, hi. So this 4 corners up at the top, and I used the piece for the blue. I'm using it where it has the name of the transfer in white on the corner. I know it's kind of hard to see, but if you have the transfer, any transfer, it has the name. I put that in the top left-hand corner. Okay, so if you like the way that this comes out, then at least you know that. That's what I did. Okay. All right, so I am going to put this down. Right about there, I guess. Okay, and then I'm gonna block off. I think the blue would be a little bit easier to do, but we're gonna block off this section that's going to be blue. All right. Let me pick that up real quick. Let's do the blue part first. So, excuse me, I am using Colonial Blue, Candy Apple Red, and Bright White, okay? Those are going to be our colors, and I actually put the paste packets in the little link when you type in the word flag. Okay, I didn't make this one quite long enough, so let's do that. Okay, we're gonna do the blue part first, and then we'll come back in with our other 2 colors. So this is the Colonial Blue. So these are the colors I'm using. You can use Cadet if you want, but I didn't have the Cadet in a small little sample packet, okay? So I am using the jars, but I put the paste in the cart links. So if you wanna grab 2 whites and 2 reds, I might recommend you do that instead of just 1 and 1. Because this is a little bit of a bigger project, and I'd hate for you to not have everything or not have enough. But I believe 1 blue will be plenty. I know 1 blue will be plenty. And I'm thinking 1 white and 1 red should be good as well, but I didn't have those on hand to give it a try. But we'll see. We'll see once I use it, because I can kind of get a little bit of a feeling of how much paste we're using once I do the project and let you know for sure. All right, so there is the blue. Blue is done. And what we're going to do is pull up those colors. And I'm gonna pull up this section for the blue. You guys, that was totally not even on camera, so I apologize for that. So I'm gonna pull up this little section right here. Okay. And I'm gonna hit it with our quick dry tool. And in it, you probably could have added some white in there as well. Totally up to you. You can even do maybe like some white flowers or something. Since it's magnetic, you can just add a few things on, which is probably what we're gonna do here at the end. Okay, so I'm going to push it back down, but I'm only pressing the areas that have not had any paste on it yet, okay? So now we're gonna go through and we're gonna do the red. Okay, so that top one is gonna be red, and where did my tape go? Here it is. We could probably reuse some of this. The top is red. This bottom is red. Okay. Put that all the way across, just so we don't accidentally get it anywhere. Okay, almost have this section closed off. So I just recommend doing one color first. So like all red all the way across, or all white all the way across. Okay, so red. This one is red as well. Well, this one's gonna be, okay, red, white, red, white. So we'll put this under here. Okay. Red, white, red, white. Bottom one is red. Yay! Almost done. One more line. And this one goes above. Cool beans. Okay, here we go with this. So I'm going to use Candy Apple Red. Thank you. You can see it now? Yay! Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab another mini squeegee or two. I do have the bigger one. I have the small squeegee. We could try and use that. Okay, so I definitely recommend at least 2 squeegees. Let me cover this blue. I just don't want to get too close to it. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Now we are going to have to paste and pull because this can dry pretty quickly. I might be able to get through 2 sections of it before I pull, but I definitely recommend, if you are new to this, paste and pull with each line. So like how I stopped and we pulled up the transfer with the blue, that's what paste and pull means. So in between each layer, maybe go through and pull it. If you're a little bit quicker, you've done this a while, then you could probably do it all the way through, or at least a couple of lines. Nothing wrong with taking your time, because look, I just got it on the blue because I thought I taped down everything and I forgot I didn't tape down that blue section. So maybe tape around the blue. I might recommend that. Okay. Let's go ahead and work my way over to the center. We're gonna pull this up. So see, this is sticking quite a bit. I probably should have even fuzzed it a little bit more. So I'm just gonna pull it up to release the paste that I've already done. Okay, so to right there, I'm gonna leave it real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the heat just to dry it. It looks pretty cool though. Thank you. You guys hit the heart button if you can see it. Do you see it kind of forming the flag? And I love this frame. Although this frame is a tad bit on the expensive side, I love this frame mainly because it's magnetic. And it's just super smooth. I just love it. I do. I just love it. All right, so we're going to set that back down. I'm going to use a squeegee to kind of place it back down so it falls right back in place. I'm going to go ahead and pull off some of these to get it out of the way. Okay. That all is back down. I think we're good. Okay. So now I have this last little bit of red, but I'm gonna go ahead and tape up the other part, and I'm gonna try and do that one strip of white maybe. Nah, we'll be okay. We'll just go ahead and do this last one. Okay, so on this last one, I probably will end up getting a little bit on the frame. Not a big deal because you can just clean off the frame with a little bit of water and maybe like a board eraser or something. Okay. Ta-da. All right, so I'm wiping that down. Let me put that in the water real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this side up real quick just to release this red from this side. Let me use my elbows a little bit. Oops. Hope you guys have been able to see me. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this with our heat real quick to help it dry up just a little bit. That way it doesn't smudge or anything like that. For Flag Day in June, yes, and 4th of July. I know some people that keep up red, white, and blue all year round. So, you know, it's however you want to use it. I think it's great. And the fact that this particular transfer, you can do so many things with it. Since it's a pattern, these patterns you can just use like all the time, right? Not just for this particular project. Okay, so let's go back on here. I'm gonna go ahead and place these down over that red. Okay. Right, so that one is there. Let's do this one here. And I'm just reusing, you guys. I know the paint isn't quite dried up all the way. It's totally fine. I'll survive. Oh, I guess I could have done that one. Let me do that backwards. Hold on. Let's use this one here. Okay, got that line down. Let's get this one up here. Hi, you guys feel free, hit that heart button for me. Hit the heart button. That way I know you're here. And up here. Okay. And I'm gonna do one more little strip on the blue. Oh, here it is. I was like, what did I do with my placement tape? No idea where it went. Hi. And ta-da. Okay. So I'm gonna close up the red. We're gonna move on to white. So again, you can just have the small squeegee, or you can use the smaller one, the mini squeegee if you choose. Okay, and then we're just gonna pull this all the way across. So I do think you will for sure need 2 red of the paste packets if you don't already have the jars. And I don't know, the white one, honestly, just get a second white one as well. Just get 2 of each. 2 of each of red and white. The blue, you really just need the one because it's just that tiny section up there. But I would hate for you to do the project and then run out of white. So 2 red, 2 white, and 1 blue should get you the project done. Plus a little extra, you know? All right, I think we are done. It's gonna look cool. Are you guys ready? all these off. Okay, and then we'll pull the whole transfer off. And I'll show you guys what it looks like, okay? I'm gonna use my elbows a little bit. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Check this out. Hold on, let me put this on here. Let me spray it. Let me just like do this real quick. You guys, hit the heart button. Hit the heart button, comment flag, because you need this transfer. You need it. I don't care. You need it. And this board. You totally need this board because I love this board, okay? Look how awesome that is. Okay, so I do think we can put a little bit of white something in this little section. You can even just dab a little bit of white when you're doing the blue section itself. So it looks like you've got little stars in there. But you guys, look. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkling. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, let's see. Do we have something white that we could put on? Because it is a magnetic board, you guys. Let me just spray this transfer real quick. I am going to have to clean it here a second. Let me just spray it just a little bit. Okay, so it is magnetic. Like, even if you wanted to throw on something like that, you could throw on something that's magnetic. Oh, I could. No, those flowers are too big. I might have some smaller flowers. Let's see. What is in our box of flowers, huh? I'm looking for something a little bit more on the white side. I don't see, no, I don't have anything right now, but like I said, on the board behind me, what do you mean? What's behind me? Hang on, let me see. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, tiny white rose. No, I do not see anything, but we can see if some ribbon, maybe. Like, what if you just put in a little bit of ribbon? Let's see, I need a little bit of twine, huh? Maybe this will work. It's not twine, but it's like a, close enough. What if we did something like that, huh? Thank you. Okay. Let's fold these in, snip, this way. Snip this way. And let's snap off the ends of this. And let me throw on a magnet. That's a big magnet. We only need like half of it. Let me cut the magnet in half. All right. So, I mean, you can do however you want to. I didn't think about it soon enough, but I definitely would have put a couple of white dots while I was doing it inside of this right here, the blue part, so you could see the white stars. But hey, we improvised. We improvised and we added a little bit, it's like a white sheer ribbon, okay? So, but I think it still looks super cute. What do you guys think? Thank you. Oh, the row, it's that's hot glued on there, so I'm not going to take that one off, but I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, I actually do have a couple of star transfers that I can put some stuff in there, but it's okay. I actually really like it. Again, I'd probably just add a couple of dots of white inside of the blue while I'm doing it, okay? Actually, we could put it back, the transfer back on, and put a couple of white dots in there, and it would do the same thing, okay? So, ooh, you know what? I have a chalk marker. A white chalk marker. Let me see, I don't know if I have it with me. No, I think I only have the black ones with me. We have white chalk markers. You can take the white and you can go in here and you can outline or color in whatever you want in this little section. Okay? You can do that. I think that would be awesome. Thank you. Okay, you guys like the ribbon? Yes. Okay, cool beans. So I'm glad you guys like it. I love it as well. Again, hit the heart button because this is so cool. And type in the word flag, F-L-A-G. And I will send you the link to the transfer as well as the board and all the colors. So remember, 1 blue, 2 red, 2 white, because you have a lot of white and red in here. As far as the transfer goes, so I'm gonna clean it off just a bit. And I don't have anywhere to put this at the moment. I'll have to clear off my space. So on the transfer, you guys, remember it's buy 2, get 1 free. So what I recommend is this transfer itself, right? It's already low quantity, so grab this one. Then I highly recommend spend another $30 to get a second transfer, and then you will get a third one free. Excuse me. You get to choose it though. The company does not choose it for you. So I recommend this one. And let me show you the other one that's going out of stock. Both of these. This one right here is called Country Plaid. Once it is sold out, it will not come back, and it's also low quantity. Okay, and then this one is our bandana pattern, and it looks really good with all of the Americana decor. So like anything red, white, and blue, this actually looks extremely well in. So definitely get this. It's also low quantity and will not return. So these 2 items right here are the same size as this Farmhouse tile. And for that special, like I said, buy 2, get 1 free, you save 30 bucks, or you save $10 per transfer, which is amazing and very unheard of, okay? It's roughly about 34% off, which is so close to what designers get. So don't pass it up, okay? So this is called Country Plaid, low quantity, will retire. This is called Bandana Pattern, low quantity, will retire. The one we use today is called Farmhouse Tile Pattern. It is low quantity. It will not retire yet, that we know of. But I do not know if it will restock in May, okay? So that means if you want to take advantage of that buy two, get one free, get this now, because if it sells out tomorrow, I don't know when it will restock, okay? So just wanted to give you all the information so you knew, and you knew. So you knew. Don't forget the drawing. Thank you. Let's do that. Let me wipe some of this down real quick so I can get some water on it. And we're going to do the drawing. Sonia, you are awesome. Thank you so much for reminding me. So we have a drawing every night based on people who purchased the day before. Okay, so if you make a purchase on my website the day before, you get entered into the drawing. Now, it does have to be $25 or more to get into the drawing, but that's super easy to do. Super easy to do. So I have a board eraser here. They are currently out of stock, but just use a Clorox wipe and you can do the exact same thing. Just wipe it off and you're good. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe the front one more time, and then I'm actually just gonna turn this over. This is such a big transfer. I want to show you guys how to put it back on the sheet. Okay, let me turn it over and let's clean this side real quick. So the majority of it is already cleaned off. Hi. Yes, so we're just finishing up, but I will show you what we made, and it's absolutely amazing. Okay. And if you guys didn't check out my lives yesterday, make sure you go back to my page and you check them out. This morning we did a little jar, not a jar, a watering can from Hobby Lobby. It came out really cute. I put a little succulent in it and everything. Yesterday, you guys, we printed our own tissue paper design. We printed our own tissue paper design. Like, who does that? We did. And it came out super cute. It's actually this Life is Beautiful one up here. All right, let me wipe off some of that water, and I will move this. Wipe down our table just a little bit. I do need another napkin. Hold on, this is already starting to get sticky again. I just needed a drier napkin. Okay, so how I put the backer sheet back on it, you guys. I leave this on the table, sticky side up, okay, and then I take my backer sheet. Remember, it needs to go shiny side onto the adhesive. You're gonna roll it. It was so cute. I'll have to go back so I can do like the bigger bucket that I had did with Grow and Grace. I'll do that. Okay, so I roll it up, shiny side on the outside, remember? I take these two fingers and I put it on the edge to help me line up, this. So I look at the edges, and I look at the corners. Once I think I've got it, I push down in the center first. I put my fingers down and I'm gonna push all the way down the sides. And then this hand, I just take it and I just go whoop, and then I spread it out to kind of help get out any air bubbles that might have been in there. Voila! It's back on. And it's okay, it did stain a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. It just stained, like that's it. Other than that, all of the paste was taken out, so we are good. Let's go ahead and do our drawing. And again, hit that heart button if you haven't. Type in the word flag. I make it look so easy. That's lots of practice, right? Okay, so here are the ones from yesterday. Let's go ahead and do this. And then you guys can go and make your purchases. It is Mary Stimson. Yay, Mary. Let's see. Facebook. Awesome. Okay, Mary. What in the world is going on here, buddy? Really? That's funny. It's all good, you guys. People come on all the time. All right, so she says, oh Lord. That's gonna be it for tonight, you guys. Have a good evening. And oh, let me show you. Sadi. Look how pretty it is. I love it. Isn't that awesome? Yes! We totally did this tonight. And it is so cool. Okay? That's from one transfer, 3 different colors, and we just added a little bow in there. Okay? All right, you guys. Have a good night. Type in the word flag. I'll get you this information. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you haven't signed up for club, be sure to sign up for club because this month is an awesome month to sign up. You get this super cute lemonade transfer that looks similar to that. Okay? All right, guys. Yay! Have a good night. Bye.